that goes to this university. Does Rachel Wood love Bridgewater? They would laugh in your face. My group G friends out there can probably already notice how much I love this university. But if you were to ask me right now, my meter would be all the way at the end. 100%. Probably 110. If you were to ask me my first semester freshman year, this is about where it would be. Coming in as a freshman, I wasn't really sure what to expect. I was really nervous, really anxious. I'd never lived away from home before. I didn't know many people at Bridgewater, so I didn't know what to expect. I had an older sister that came here, and I would call her, no exaggeration, every single night. So one night, I was out in the lounge of my residence hall up in Shea Durgan, and I was talking to her about how I wasn't really liking it here, and she told me I hadn't given it a chance yet. It's been probably a week. And as I'm on the phone with her, she's telling me that I should try out this meeting called Program Council, but I didn't know anyone in Program Council, so why would I just randomly show up to this meeting if I don't know anyone? And that's when my resident assistant came out to the lounge. So she told me that she was in Program Council and that she would go to the meeting with me and then I would know someone. So in my mind, I couldn't say no to my resident assistant, so I went to this meeting and I met all of these crazy people up on the screen. And I walked into this meeting, again, only person I know being my RA, and everyone was coming up to me saying hello, asking me how I am, asking me questions about myself. They genuinely wanted to get to know me. I was very thrown off. So after this meeting, I would say it was fair that my meter went up another notch. I finally recognized a few more faces on campus and felt like there was something I could do in my spare time. So next, I went to this other meeting called Residence Hall Association, or RHA. So I met a few of the girls from my floor in Shea Durgan, and we decided we'd all go together because we had went to that program council meeting, and that made us like things a little more, so why not try out this? So this picture right here is everyone just from Shea Durgan that went. So now after attending this meeting, not only did I recognize faces on campus, I recognized a bunch of faces now in my own hall. So when I walked down the hallways, I actually was able to have conversations with people, like I knew people. And Residence Hall Association also made me realize the importance of an RA and how that might be something that I want to do in the future. So after this meeting, yet again, I would say my meter went up another level. Still not full, still feeling a little awkward here, and that's when I went back home for winter break, and then I got back from winter break, and I was trying to think, what else can I do that will make me like Bridgewater more? So I'm walking around campus one day, and I see an advertisement for sorority recruitment. I wasn't 100% positive if this was going to be for me, but knew that I wouldn't know unless I tried it. Before you knew it, I felt like it was for me, and I joined a sorority. So now not only did I recognize people in my residence hall and around campus, I couldn't go to a dining hall without seeing someone I knew. And I finally met a whole other community on campus that I didn't even know about before. Yet again, my meter filling up even more, starting to actually enjoy it on campus and feeling like I belong. And this is where I was stumped because my meter wasn't full, but I didn't know what else to do. I had went to the program council meeting, I went to Residence Hall Association, and I joined Greek Life. What could I do to make me like it here even more? And that's when the current president of Program Council came up to me and informed me that there was an open executive board position called the Director of Campus Pride, and she wanted me to have it. I looked at her and told her she was crazy. I was a freshman. I couldn't join an executive board. I had no clue what I'm doing. So that's where she told me I was wrong, that if she didn't think I could do it, then she wouldn't have asked me. But in my mind, I don't even like this university as much as I would enjoy. How would I be the director of Campus Pride? So this first picture up here is from my freshman move-in day. As I said, I lived in Shea Durgan, and I had a friend from home that lived in Woodward Hall, which is on this side of campus. So I'm walking across campus, campus trying to find Woodward. It was a struggle because I did not know my way around at all. And as I'm walking, this person stops me. It's like, take a picture with our mascot, Bristico, and you can post it on social media, like, you can enter to win a prize. I was like, all right, let me take this quick picture real fast, and then I asked them where Woodward was. And the second picture is from my second semester freshman year, after I had gotten that executive board position, director of Campus Pride. So little did I know that I would soon be that person stopping random people walking across campus to take pictures with our mascot, Bristico. So this was my first leadership role on campus, and my meter was almost starting to be at that full point. I had great experiences, and I was working with others and gaining my own individual skills. And that's when I filled out an RA application, and I got hired as a resident assistant back in Shea-Durgan. So I was able to work with first-year students and help them find their place on campus, just like I had found mine. And that's honestly when my meter went to that last spot, because I was not able to only help myself, I was able to help others as well. If it wasn't for going to that first meeting and taking the step up to get involved on campus, I would not be here as an orientation leader. I would not have the different recognitions that I've received. I've received certain awards from Residence Life, Program Council, as well as my sorority. And lastly, I've had the great opportunities of going to many different conferences where I've met others from different universities, other students, other faculty, where I've really got to network and meet others and bring ideas back to campus. And most importantly, I became best friends with our wonderful mascot, Bristico. You guys should give him a quick follow on Twitter @Bristico. And also, if it wasn't for stepping into that first meeting that I was too afraid to go to, I would not be coming in as the president for that organization next year. So by going to that one meeting, I not only gained my first leadership opportunity, it made me find a place on campus and feel comfortable with being here. And yeah.